Oh, fuck. Whoops. Hold on a little minute. Bear with me. Whoopsie whoopsie. Okay. Okay. Hold on a little minute, folks. As you can probably tell, I have come woefully unprepared this evening. Uh, yeah, whoops. I totally forgot that today was Saturday. My girlfriend actually reminded me that I should be streaming right now. I went, oh shit. For some reason I thought today was Friday. Probably why. But we're here now. And we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. Oh my god. Right, okay, so... Hey! Welcome everybody, welcome to the severely delayed stream. Apologies for the delay, like I said, I totally fucking forgot that today was the fucking day. Totally blanked out my fucking brain. But we're here now, we're gonna go ahead and do this fine. Hope we're all doing well. Apologies for my tardiness. Hey, Paul O. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Hope we're doing well. How's things? Things are great. Things are good. I'm happy to be here. Hope things are the same for you. Yeah, I also almost thought the stream was a non-runner. I had it set to 9 because I was a late shift today, and I thought I got my days totally fucking mixed up. For some reason, I thought streaming day was tomorrow. I thought Saturday was tomorrow and Friday was today. It's not. So I thought I finished earlier. I do finish earlier tomorrow, so I thought that I would be streaming then. I'm not. I'm streaming now. So a bit of an oopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Apologies for that. Over here, but I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, brother. I'm doing good. Happy to be here. We're finally here and it's happening, so don't even worry about it. Yeah, we're here at the very delayed, very late on Cinema Chill stream number 45 with me, Klman, here on the Klman channel. Live at the massage parlor today. Parlor, massage parlor. We're not gonna have another fucking day of me not being able to enunciate words. But yeah, hope we're all doing well. We're gonna be doing the Amato aftermath today, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be witnessing some horrendous stuff. Yeah, it does feel like that. Yeah, they fly in, man. Because the stream every week kind of makes the week fly in, because I know that that's a thing that happens every week. I don't know why that is, but it seems to happen that way. Either way, we're doing this. It's the Amato aftermath after the horrendous outcome of AmatoCom.con. Tensions are a-brewing with the Amato family, so we're going to be watching some of the content. We're going to be watching some of the Amato stuff. We're going to be watching Tim and Tony's Guide to Couples Massage. I needed to quickly watch it because it's basically a soft-core porn fucking film, so I had to be sure I knew when the nude scenes were going to happen, because I fucking sure as shit cannot stream that. Otherwise, I'm going to get into mad trouble. So we're going to watch that. We're going to watch all the other little things, the Amato crime family stuff. And then if there's any bonus content to watch, which I think there might be, we're going to watch that as well. So very exciting. Again, apologies for the tardiness, but we're here now. We're going to kick off like nothing ever even freaking happened. Yes. Get the essential oils ready. Get your lingerie on standby, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo! Oh man, anticipation is palpable. Just gonna double check. There's a few things here to watch this evening. I just need to make sure the date's right. I want to watch this all chronologically, but it's been quite difficult. That's what I missed with the On Cinema timeline, because it told you everything in chronological order, so you can watch it in order. But you can't really do that with High Network, because it's just all over the fucking shop. But yeah, we're here. We're just gonna dive right into the heart of this thing. Updates on videos. I've been doing the voiceover recording for the next career perspective. which is done. All finished. I finished the recording last night, so I'm just going to be editing the raw audio. I don't know how long it is because I've recorded them all in separate batches, so I don't know the total runtime yet. I won't probably know that until I throw it into Adobe Premiere when I start editing the video. But we're getting close to that point now. I just have to do this fucking most arduous, boring, mind-numbing part, which is sitting and listening to myself yap for over 2 hours and cutting down the audio and the flubs and mistakes and making it nice and tidy. And then when the voiceover is recorded, I'm going to throw it all into Adobe and start editing the fucking video. So yes, keep an eye out for that. Updates and stuff will be happening on the channel. Keep you up to date on the video when it's getting done. And I've started a new script as well for a new one-off video essay documentary that's not part of the main series. So I've started writing a script for that. I've got 2 scripts on the go. So yeah, it's all happening. It's all a steady, streamlined thing. Just keep an eye out for it. And keep an eye out for updates on the channel and all that shit. Hopefully we'll get videos out by the end of the year. That's the plan. That's the goal. We're getting this queer perspective out by the end of the year. That's the idea. So hopefully that works. It will work. By fucking God, it will work. Anyway, we're gonna start this shit off now. So yeah, welcome to the stream and all that shit. Be sure to give it a like and all that nonsense. Check out my links down below if you want to watch some of my video essays like Career Perspective. All the videos are down there if you want to check that out. Streamlabs tipping page down below and super chats and all that shit if you feel so inclined to do so. Thank you very much. We're going to dive in to this now. Now, before we actually watch any Amato stuff, we've got a little Greg Turkington offering first, which is very exciting. So we're going to watch that first. Lit. Okay. Let's dive in it. Here we go. Wowie wee wow. Turn the audio up for me and for you. Thank you, Windows. Okay. So we're starting off here, ladies and gentlemen, on the 20th of June 2024 with the first ever Film Buffs movie scavenger hunt. Oh my god. First ever Film Buffs movie scavenger hunt online event teaser, which is a thing that Greg Turkington started doing on the High Network through the Victorville Film Archive. It's a big, they just finished the second one yesterday. I think they announced the winners for it. I don't know how this works. I've never participated in it, but it sounds quite interesting. It's some interactive ARG scavenger hunt thing that Greg Turkington set up, and he gives you hints about movies and stuff like that, and then you win some amazing prizes, I suppose. I don't know. Let's let Greg introduce it. Let's see what Greg Turkington says about it. Here it is. Hollywood, California.
Summertime is here.
Summertime's here. Hell yeah, summertime's here. What's that summertime music? That groovy summertime beat.
How will you spend your summer? A lot of us
Movies.
are going to be spending it playing the brand new game from the Victorville Film
VFA.
Archive. It's Movie Madness, the trivia scavenger hunt,
Wow.
in which you take part in an interactive movie location scavenger hunt,
Wow.
collecting clues along the way
Greg.
and
Collecting
entering
clues
them
along the
into
way.
the computer,
What's
and then
that shirt
eventually
he's
winning
wearing? That's
prizes
incredible.
and the title of the world's number 1 or number 2
Number
movie
2.
buff.
Lest we forget.
Here,
Go Greg
to
Turkington, for
kick
God's
this
sake.
off, is the Lifeguard House seen in the 1976 movie Lifeguard,
Wow.
starring
Starring.
Sam Elliott
Wow,
and
Sam Elliott and
Parker Stevenson. This is the Lifeguard House that Sam Elliott spends much.
on the Discord. I don't know. There was a disc. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they posted that. 2007 Guinness Book of Records. It's so fucking funny, man. That was a nice throwback. I remember my first ever Guinness Book of World Records was the 2008 edition, which I think was a big red one. Big red one with like shiny blocks on it or something. I had a few of those, man, up to like 2010 or something. The Book of the Decade, I remember that was called. There was a big blue one, wibbly wobbly. Very 2007 one's like green or something, but I didn't get into Guinness at that point. But it was a nice wee throwback. I thought it was pretty cool. Obviously, they had to do that because Greg's in it. 501 movies in 501 days. That's my record. Yeah, I remember seeing that on on cinema Twitter, I believe.
Much of his time in this movie, and we thought it was a great way to kick off this summer treat for all movie buffs. We'll see you online. Tune in next week when we kick this thing off.
I love the movies.
It's movie time.
It's movie time. That's exciting, everybody. Keep tabs on that. First ever film buffs movie.
We're here with the Garfield the Movie Robot.
The Garfield the Movie Robot's here. Yeah, I had a few, man. 2008, 2009, 2010, I definitely remember having them. I had 2011 and 2012. I think I started falling off at that point as I was getting older. Like 2008, I would have been like 10. So, you know, I was quite groovy at the time. But I think they still fucking go, man. But it's like, man, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's cool enough. It's like, whatever. It's more for like the youngins, I suppose, unless you really, really, really like world records or whatever. But yeah, it's cool enough. Good idea. We like Guinness.
Excuse me, Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot.
Will you be tuning in to our new trivia game that's happening this summer?
He must look like such a cook.
We're going to be doing trivia for movie buffs all summer long.
Heads. Hell yeah. Garfield. Here he goes.
Don't run.
Don't run. Don't try to escape.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, it's soft launch. Oh man, hopefully I want to see a fucking movie buff world record book. If they publish that, that'd be fucking sick. I'd love to see that from High Network. Okay, that was the scavenger hunt. How exciting is that? We'll keep tabs on that. Hopefully we'll see some exciting movie expertise prizes. But we're moving on to the Amato Aftermath, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big bunch of... Where is it? What? Where the fuck's the playlist? It's not in the videos? What the fuck's that all about? There it is. That's really weird. Why they would do that? This is a set of videos that came out after the disaster of AmatoCon, where they've broken ties with these people and we've had a bunch of shit going on. So, to instigate this... Oh god, oh fucking mighty. Oh, 26th of June 2024. This is Tim and Tony's guide to couples massage. Probably the weirdest, most out of fucking pocket bit of content they've ever produced for the High Network. This is a kind of like guiding into the next season of On Cinema, because this is all relevant for Movie House. It's Movie House. Yeah, that is nonsensical rambling, I'm afraid, Paul. I only wish it was true. But no, it's not true. I think they just yapped about it. Like, they said at the time they were going to do like a Kickstarter for it to fund the movies and stuff. And then Greg would say shit like it's really annoying that the website's not working. But they never actually did it. It was just a big bit. I mean, it seems like the kind of thing that would be true. Like, I would not be surprised if that was actually a thing that happened. But I don't think that's the case, sadly. Maybe one day. The family values. Yeah, we don't have any family values here. But yeah. This is basically how I felt about this season. Feel like being trapped in hell, literally. Very strange season on Cinema On Demand. Very bizarre. But yeah, this is basically a softcore porn video where Tim and Tony guide you through how they do couples massage, which I guess is how they healed their relationship and got Tony back into being an alcoholic, effectively. Is this the right order? Oh, I don't think it is. Hold on a minute. Before we even watch this, let's double check here. See what I mean? It's all out of order, right? We're starting from the top here. The Amato crime family announcement. We're gonna watch this first. From the 24th of January, February, March, April 2024. Joey Patron. Yeah, this is basically this is the aftermath here. It's the beginning of it. We're calling out G Amato and the crime members that are the Amatos, or otherwise known as the can't remember the name of the Godfather family. The Dawn people, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're gonna dive into this. This is gonna be an episode of Exposed. Let's see the indictment. Let's see what happens here. I like the head in here. Start shortly. Started. Who's this? Could it be? What's going on here? This is pretty sinister so far. Who is this guy? Oh my god, it's Tim! Oh. Okay. Oh. Was that intentional? Was that part of the video or what? Corleone, yeah. The Amato Loan family. Yeah, that is just part of the video. That's funny. I thought I was getting debated there. My Wi-Fi was getting fucked. What is he holding? Oh, Tim's off the rails in this video. Like they just edited.
Hi everybody, this is Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker.
From High Network. I am
High
standing
Network.
here in front of
Not
San
Amato
Bernardino
anymore.
County Courthouse.
Oh my god, San Bernardino County Courthouse. You've been here before.
Where I am attempting to deliver the evidence that I've procured and gathered regarding the death of Matt Newman. This is all here, and the district attorney has refused my calls and refused my insistence
Why would that
on
be? He's a lawyer.
providing them with this legal
fair.
document. Stand by. Hang on a minute.
Did you say stand by?
The purposes of this encounter is to explain, to justify the arrest of Mr. G. Amato and also Joey Patron for his involvement as well in the death of Matt Newman. We have evidence now that I will be providing for the district attorney. Pardon me.
Crazy.
We have it all written down. We have it all here. I have transcripts of every episode of On Cinema On Demand in which this murder, devious...
You talked about the murder, but you never fucking relayed the Amatos to it, Tim.
Murder plot was discussed and...
I like that he's wearing his fucking Dodge Charger leather jacket as well.
Coordinated with the entire Amato group without my involvement or knowledge.
Providing,
sure. All the evidence that the district attorney will need to have him, to have the entire Amato group arrested and prosecuted for the death of my son, Matt Newman. Shame on them.
Shame on them.
This is the courthouse here, which I'll be entering to provide that information for them. District
8 a.m. to 4:30. That's a very random time.
Attorney Miriam Webster, Wayman is the district attorney who I'll be speaking with privately on this matter.
Okay.
But I wanted to give you the news that this is all coming down right now, and justice for Matt Newman will happen today, and there's no need to worry.
I miss you, son.
Confident that we have transcripts, we have audio recordings of G. Amato discussing this with me. I have secret recordings of Mr. Amato where he explicitly indicates that he'll be involved in the death of Matt Newman, and this is going to be a closed case, easy closed case. In other words, we now will be proceeding with the evidence to make sure that Mr. Amato and the Amato group, first of all, the Amato group should be shut down, and Mr. Amato should rot in jail for the rest of his life for the death of Matt Newman. So we're going to be providing that information now.
Oh my God, he's going in. Please. Can you get in?
We're going to...
Open the door.
And we got the wrong entrance here, so hold on.
The wrong entrance here. Oh shit. Is it past 4:30 p.m. possibly?
Right at this point.
I love that buffering, so great.
We do not have access to the courthouse at this time, but we'll be submitting this through legal channels, and you will be able to access this documentation publicly on the High Network as soon as we can make it available in digital form.
I'd love to see it.
And we will cease transmission of this live stream so that we can deal with the scheduling situation, because we do not have access to the courthouse at this time due to this door is not... I need somebody, if there's... cannot see anybody in there. But at this point, we have our access.
Is so great. Access. Jesus Christ.
This information again. The evidence, all that the district attorney needs is this evidence here, which I have collated and compiled, which is all the evidence they'll need to indict Mr. Amato and the Amato group for the murder of Matt Newman. We're going to stop transmission now, and thank you very much for checking in.
Thank you, Tim. Stream ended. Thanks for that. I love this little graphic. Justice is blind, after all. Well, that was interesting. I can't wait to see Tim's going to court in his big, iconic beige fucking khaki suit once again. For a long-ass time. Let's see what the district attorney of San Bernardino says about it. We've got a whole press conference going on. Holy shit, a big response. I wonder what they're going to say. When was this? Actually, what are the dates saying? This is the day after. Is it? No, it's like... I'm confused now. What the fuck? It's like a month after. Right, a couple of days after, like a week or something after, so... The District Attorney of San Bernardino, we know about these guys from the trial of Tim Heidecker, obviously. They play a big part in the world of On Cinema, where they did, and they kind of come in and out every so often. And this is the time where they return for the whole Amato conspiracy. So I'm assuming they're going to be saying something about the indictment here, and they're going to be taking it seriously, and Giamatti is going to be rotting in prison soon enough. Let's see what they say about it. Very exciting. I love videos like this on Cinema, man. They're so cryptic and enigmatic, you know? They're just very different, and I like that. Like, this shit is so, like, official. I miss this kind of trial stuff, you know? There it is. This is a real shit going on right now. Got the California two-headed bear and everything. Here we are. Shit's about to go down.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Miriam Wayman, and I am the District Attorney of San Bernardino County.
Damn, that was supposed to be Tim.
Here today.
That was Tim's.
In response
Tim
to numerous inquiries from the public
Mr.
and
America's
the media,
spot.
I wanted to give all of you an update on the investigation into the fatal shooting of Matthew James Newman.
Matthew James Newman, that's my middle name. My middle name is also James.
Thanks to the tireless efforts of investigators from the San Bernardino Police Department, as well as the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, a suspect has been identified and taken into custody
Who could it be?
as of approximately 9:15 this morning.
Damn.
First,
Updates
some
are
background on the shooting. At approximately 10:36 p.m. on the night of February 12th, 2024, an adult male arrived at the Newman residence in the Blair Park neighborhood of San Bernardino, wearing a dark gray pullover sweatshirt, a black medical mask, and a ball cap. According to footage retrieved from the door cam, the male knocked on the door and, without identifying himself, demanded to speak to the occupant.
We didn't demand the
Matthew James Newman, 22, approached the door from the inside of the house and immediately fired several shots through the door using a Sig Sauer P320 handgun that was registered to a
I'm always interested in what kind of gun is that?
Out of the house, and immediately fired several shots through the door using a Sig Sauer P320 handgun that was registered to a Tim Newman.
Was it really?
The male outside the door fired
Christ.
several shots back, also through the door, and then fled.
Tim Newman.
2 of those shots struck Matthew Newman, one in the stomach and one in the neck.
It was a request.
Mr. Newman subsequently passed away after several days in intensive care at Arrowhead Regional Medical Center on February 23, 2024. Due to his condition, having been placed in a medically induced coma, investigators were unable to conduct an interview with him.
That's heavy.
The gunman fled the scene, having sustained a gunshot wound or wounds to the stomach or chest area.
Gunshots, man. Come on.
Investigators immediately pursued leads based on the evidence collected and from the dozens of tips received to the public information line.
What tips were they
Thanks to their tireless efforts and coordination between multiple departments, investigators were able to determine the shooter to be Joaquin Gabriel Neville, 27, residing on South Olive Avenue in Rialto.
Joaquin Gabriel Neville? I don't
in
remember
the
any
hours
of this shit.
following the shooting, Mr. Neville fled in his vehicle across the border to Mexico, where he sought medical treatment.
Who is this guy?
In the process of this investigation, a search warrant was served at the Newman residence, resulting in the collection of potential evidence including 2 desktop computers, a laptop computer, a tablet, multiple cell phones, and several portable drives. Through a forensic investigation of these items by the Specialized Investigations Division of the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, as well as interviews conducted by detectives, it has been determined that for several months, Matthew Newman had been conducting an extortion operation using various social media chat rooms to solicit explicit photographs and videos of a number of students at 3 local high schools in San Bernardino and Colton, as well as a community college in Barstow. After deceiving and coercing these victims, he would then threaten to distribute the explicit and compromising materials to their friends and family through their social media accounts, unless a Bitcoin payment was made to a digital wallet that he controlled.
Why not high points?
Through interviews with some of the victims and their families, investigators determined that a 19-year-old female relative of Joaquin Neville's confided in him that she was a victim of this online extortion scheme.
That's fucking heinous. That's
which
awful.
She believes prompted Mr. Neville to take it upon himself to visit Mr. Newman and confront him. The family of Mr. Neville became concerned when he had not returned home after a night of the shooting.
Yeah, I mean, far from on cinema, I do like dark, sinister things, but I like that they kind of made out the fact that there's kind of no heroes in this situation. You know what I mean? It's not like Matt was like an innocent guy. He sounds like a total fucking freak. Like fucking Dr. Sand levels of evil, almost. More of like an extortion sense. I don't think he ever like fucking maimed or caused like death at an Electric Sun Desert Music Festival, but the shooting of Matt Newman's kind of like there's a no hero situation here. They're all pretty fucking awful.
After several days, they were able to establish contact, and with the help of a family attorney, convince him to turn himself in to Mexican authorities for extradition to the United States.
Oh boy.
As of this morning, Mr. Neville has been transferred to the custody of the San Bernardino Police Department, where he has been cooperating with investigators.
Good.
Mr. Neville contends that he did not plan to harm Mr. Newman, but he was intending to intimidate him into deleting the explicit material that Mr. Newman had gathered. We are still in the process of gathering all the facts, but we do anticipate a plea agreement to be filed shortly
that we know
in
of.
this matter.
I really hope that more Matt
At this
Newman lore
point,
comes out.
We are confident that no one else was involved in the shooting of Mr. Newman.
Excellent.
That Mr. Neville acted alone, that this was a targeted incident, and that there is no danger to the general public. As to the extortion scheme perpetrated by Mr. Newman, the Special Investigations Unit is continuing their investigation in order to identify more victims and notify them that their private, personal materials have been secured.
Hell yeah.
We are hoping that more victims come forward and encourage anyone who believes
see in the funny pages
that they may have been a victim of Mr. Newman's extortion scheme to please contact the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office.
Newman too.
I would again like to thank, in particular, SBPD Detective Alex Ferraro, the San Bernardino Police Department, SB County Sheriff's Department, as well as the Baja California State Police, who have done exemplary work here in identifying and apprehending a suspect. We will provide updates through our press office when we have more information to share regarding this case. Thank you all for coming today.
Thank you.
Do you have any comments on the accusations made by Tim Heidecker?
Yeah, please tell
We are not able to comment on that at this time while the investigation is ongoing.
Mr. America's in with these boys. They're covering his ass. That's what's going on. He's still got the connections in the courthouse, man. That's crazy talk. Interesting. Very illuminating. So weird, man. Right, this one's great. I've not seen this one in a long time. This one's quite interesting. This is Kaylee Amaro Presents the Joey Patricelli interview. So this is Joey Patron's a rat, goddamn. Kelly Amato should never have rebuffed the buff. Holy shit. What is this? 6 dislikes. Oh my god, this guy was just ranting. Yeah, we don't like that guy, apparently. Short-term memory loss, that's genius. Anyway, this is quite an interesting one. So the Amato group actually let their side of the story known. We're going to be talking about the incident of AmatoCon and the accusations have been thrown towards this totally legitimate business. Yeah, the judge. Court's adjourned. They all know about the George Lucas trial. Almost said Matt Lucas. The fuck is that all about? They know about the trial against George Lucas. So that's the GOAT, man. That's the That's the judge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet this is quite interesting. Like, why did the Amato group put this on High Network? You know, where's the Amato network? You know what I'm saying? Seems a bit weird putting this on the doorstep of your enemy. But we're going to hear what Joey Patrone has to say about it. We're going to hear Joey's side because, you know, you got to take both sides into consideration. It's very important. So here we go. A special presentation exclusively from the Amato group. It's probably the first time we've ever had... What the fuck? Just put on the fucking AVGN screen by accident. I was going to be doing AVGN streams, but I'm not doing that yet. Not for a while. Anyway. Yeah. This is probably the first and only Amato exclusive piece of content that we've seen yet. Yes. The Amato group is included.
Hello everyone, I'm Kelly Amato, and I'm joined here by Joey Petrocelli.
Yes, Managing Director.
I wanted to give you the opportunity to tell us a little bit about what happened at AmatoCon, and also give us some context of what's going on with the Amato group and clear the air.
Yeah, well, it's really great to be here with you, Kylie, and I'm just glad that I'm having this opportunity to, as you say, clear the air.
So let's start with what happened with AmatoCon.
Yeah, well, first off, that whole weekend was just a complete mess.
Yeah,
okay, the convention did not live up to our own expectations or the standards that we have here at the Amato Group.
And you know, stand up for his friend.
To a certain degree, I have to take responsibility for a part of that. Okay, that's on me. I own that.
Good on you,
but
Joey.
there were a lot of factors that were going on beyond my control that contributed to what happened that weekend.
True.
To be clear, AmatoCon 2024 was the direct responsibility of Tim Heidecker. Okay, it was his project,
thank you very much.
his idea, and that's the way it was set up, and that's the way that G wanted it. And in hindsight, that turned out to be a really bad idea.
Really?
It was poorly planned and managed right from the start, and everything had to be run through Tim, and then we quickly learned that he was hiding information from the rest of us at the Amato Group. He would say one thing, and then we would find out that the exact opposite of that was true.
Oh.
You know, once we realized that everything was going sideways, we brought in a whole ton of help, but it was unfortunately just too late. We didn't have enough time in terms of, you know, the vendors and the guest speakers and the attendees. And nobody, including Mr. Amato, was happy with the way things were handled that weekend. It was a huge disappointment, to say the least.
As G said himself.
So let's talk about what happened outside.
Even Joe's raging. The past two Oscar specials, Joe's been like insanely angry with Tim. Like he just can't be fucked with the guy anymore. Like he literally walked out of Movie House this year after Case Closed. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that film was called. Not Case Closed. No, it was called that. Final something. Final Conclusion. Yeah, he walked out of the goddamn place. He was not happy with him, to say the least. Joe's on a bit of a rampage these days.
It's obviously not my proudest moment. You know, I totally lost my cool. You know,
man, look how angry he looks there. He looks
there's
so
no doubt
raging.
about that, and it was out of line.
Meat hook there. Yeah, you threw Greg, man. You threw the movie buff. That's not cool.
You know, I played that moment back in my head over and over, and
that wasn't cool,
believe me, Kylie, when I tell you, I just wish I let him take the damn car.
He didn't.
And let the police handle it from there. You know?
Nah, man.
But
it was deserved. He was asking to get
the
right.
I let him get the best of me.
Damn.
I let him get the best of me.
We love Joey P. He's a big guy.
And, you know, by the way,
he's vulnerable right now.
Provoked and attacked me first. You know, and when the police showed up and they reviewed the.
I hope we can win Joe Estevez over again. I miss the old days where Joe would bring them potatoes and give them little neck things called the decker. That's the decker, you know. I miss that, Joe. Hey, Anthony Camegna, welcome to the stream. Wish could be there with you all, coming here from the Maryland State Fair. God damn. Your wife's knitting won second place. Fuck yeah, man. I would love to receive a knitted sweater from Mrs. Comegna. That sounds incredible. I hope you're enjoying the State Fair, my friend. That's cool. State fairs are a very interesting thing to me. Obviously, that's not a thing that we have over here. But it was a very American pastime, that. But thanks for tuning in and saying hello, Kamegna. It's alright, I'm very late to this stream anyway. I don't know if the turnout's going to be... I think everyone probably thought that I forgot. We're just going to keep watching Amato stuff and see where we go from there. But thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, Kamegna. Enjoy your day. That's the Decker. Yeah. That's the Decky. Fucking love that moment, man. That's the Decker. Yeah. Enjoy your state fair. Big ups to your wife. That sounds wonderful.
Tapes, and they talked to everyone that was there. There were no charges filed. Okay? I acted in self-defense, and thankfully the police saw it that way too.
That's true. You didn't.
However, my actions toward Mr. Turkington, I mean,
see,
there's no.
Greg, man. I'm so glad that Joey feels bad about that. Like, he fucking threw Greg into a goddamn wall. That was not fucking cool. You don't throw the movie buff into a wall. You throw him into a pile of VHS tapes so you can categorize it. An auto race. What's going on in Maryland? That sounds
however,
I want to hear this again.
My actions toward Mr. Turkington, I mean,
God, man.
There's no excuse for that. It was completely unwarranted. But I genuinely I didn't realize that was him in the wizard robe, and I sort of turned and I sort of freaked, and
you seem red, man. I get it.
Fortunately, I've spoken to him. I've spoken to him since the incident, nice. And I sincerely apologize to him, and we've come to an understanding about what happened that night.
That's sweet, man. Good for Greg. He's a bigger man.
And additionally, the Amato Group has compensated him for his pain and suffering.
Like, you can see him bleeding and shit. It's so bad.
We're all just happy we can put this.
Did I just say Greg got a cash out from that? That's crazy. Greg got a little bit of cash money for his trouble.
Behind us, put us behind us, and we didn't have to get lawyers involved.
Nice.
Good. So, where do things stand with the Amato Group and Mr. Heidecker?
Well, first of all, Mr. Heidecker is no longer an employee of the Amato Group. We have severed all ties with him and with the High Network, with the podcast, with the record deal, everything. We're done.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the Amato Group to give us some context?
Yeah, well, the Amato Group is primarily...
I like how after all this time we're finally getting knowledge of what the fuck the Amato Group actually is.
A real estate and event planning company.
Been waiting for us for so
founded
long.
By Giorgio Amato and his brother.
Giorgio Amato? Holy shit. I can't believe we just heard Giorgio Amato there, his full name. Wait, whoa.
Context.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, well, the Amato Group is
primarily
a real estate and event planning company that was founded...
God, there's so many little fucking, like, moving parts in these little videos that add up to everything that happens in Movie House, like the massage thing, that there with Greg, talking about how he got a payout and shit.
By Giorgio Amato and his brother Gabriel.
Gabriel Amato, yeah, so that's literally... that's the actor. Just like his headshot. I love that. They're twins. How cute.
In 1988 in Argentina. And the brothers expanded their operations into America with the purchase of some multifamily...
My name is Amato Giorgio, but everyone calls me G. I believe in the power of music. Do you? We're on the stream, Leprechaun. We're doing well. What's the haps, my guy? You're just in time to learn about real estate, event planning, multifamily properties, and event spaces. Incredibly exciting stuff going on here at the High Network.
Properties and a few event spaces. And about 5 years ago, Mr. Amato was looking into the potentially lucrative business of mining and processing lithium, which is a metal that's used in the production of rechargeable batteries for EVs and other products.
Yes.
And he actually learned about it because he was reading an article that spoke about the increase in demand for lithium, and then he began looking into purchasing land that was rich with the ore. And so it's at that time that the Amato Group entered into what's known as a lease purchase agreement with Tim Heidecker and
that's
his
the
property
only reason they
called
got involved,
the High
they
Ranch.
wanted the lithium.
There was a ton of red flags right out the gate with this.
And better,
all of the managers at the Amato Group, including myself, warned Mr. Amato to not enter into this, but I guess G saw things differently, and he also saw a lot of potential in Mr. Heidecker's high net worth streaming service as a news and entertainment company. So, as you know, all of us at the Amato Group were encouraged to participate in the things that they were doing, and a lot of resources and funding went into the projects over there. After about 2 years of doing geological surveys and soil analysis and permitting for the high ranch, we discovered that the...
Like there's not been like a single joke. It's just so straight cut and like professional. It's incredible to me this kind of shit that they do in the high network.
Land had too low of a concentration of lithium to make mining it cost effective.
Brilliant.
And the operation was shut down indefinitely. The land was worthless.
What do you mean by purchase, lease? Did Tim own the land? Does he still own the land?
These are all great questions.
They are great
questions. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to pull out a document that was written up by our attorneys.
Ooh, damn.
I don't want to open us up to any potential lawsuits. I don't want Mr. Heidecker saying that I'm lying or saying that I'm putting misinformation out there or anything like that. So I'm just going to read what the attorneys have drafted for us.
Great.
So, at the time that the Amato Group was interested in the property, Mr. Heidecker did in fact own the land through a family trust with his now ex-wife that he controlled. However, as part of the deal, the trust conveyed the deed in full to the Amato Group for liability and permitting purposes. In exchange, Mr. Heidecker retained a percentage of...
Joyce soon knew for spraying him in the face. I forgot about the rat poison thing. I'm very excited to hear the ramifications of that. I think Tim's gonna be in a fuck ton of legal trouble in this season, like unironically. If we're gonna get the trial part 2, maybe at some point, I'm very curious to see where it's gonna go. I've not seen the new on cinema like movie wrap up preview thing. I think it's probably gonna tie in with that because they're both in like a fucking hotel room or something in that episode, so that'll be interesting.
The mineral royalty interest, which is essentially a cut of anything that is extracted from the soil.
Minerals, Marie.
However, as the mineral rights were discovered to be worthless, the Amato Group was able to exercise a clause in the contract that executes what's known as a quit claim deed on the mineral rights. So essentially nullifying any interest Mr. Heidecker had in the property in exchange for the return of a certain amount of something called high points, which were also discovered to be worthless.
They're not worthless. I wouldn't
it's basically a fancy way of saying no.
Fuck right off of
and,
that. High points are worth something.
Mr. Heidecker should probably hire a real attorney.
Hey, Ben Ferguson with the stream. I'm also glad that you made it live. It's good to see you, buddy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was totally fucking late to the stream today. I forgot today was Saturday and I wasn't even going to stream. And I got reminded by my girlfriend who told me, by the way, are you streaming? And I went, oh shit. It's Saturday today. I knew that all day today as well. I just didn't register that today was stream day. So I've had a very strange day today.
In his future business dealings, he wants my advice.
Okay.
Regardless, the land is not suitable for lithium extraction, and as such, it is of no value to the Amato Group, so we are in the process of selling to a buyer.
Okay. Damn, who's going to be buying the high ranch now? $1 a piece, forgot about that, yeah. I mean, they're fucking that's the new Mr. Money. The Money Brothers that are Axiom and Manuel.
And I don't want to add fuel to the fire here, but can you talk to me about this conspiracy theory about what happened to Matt Newman?
Let's hear it.
I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like, Kylie. It is
exactly what it sounds like, Kylie.
Crazy conspiracy theory created by what is clearly a mentally compromised nutcase.
Compromised? That's very nicely said.
I mean, these are libelous accusations concerning the death of Matt Newman. And, you know, the San Bernardino District Attorney has already spoken about this.
Yeah, we heard about that, man. It was
for the record, apparently. I will say it again, neither I nor anyone associated with the Amato Group had anything to do with the tragic death of Matt Newman.
You would the Amato Group care about that? Why
it's completely absurd.
You know?
But you know, they have a suspect in custody, and he's already pleaded guilty. So I don't know.
I definitely feel like not only did Tim do this because it sounds like, you know, fuck the Amal group, it's revenge. I think he also feels like it's pretty cool. Do you know what I mean? Because it makes out the fact that Tim's like associated with some sort of crime group and he was part of it, and it makes him sound like, yeah, he was in some shit, you know, even though he clearly was not. Tim Heidecker, also known as TML, also known as New Heidecker, a mentally compromised nutcase.
You know, I'm not an expert on the case, but you would think that would put an end to the speculation. But I guess that's how conspiracy theories are. There's always going to be, you know, someone that believes Mr. Heidecker's BS.
And this has been a real trying time for the Amato group.
Yeah.
So what does the future look like?
Yeah, it has. It's been a really difficult time for us. You know, as you know, the Amato group really thrived for years under G's leadership. And, you know, unfortunately, there comes a time in everyone's career where it's time to hang up the hat and enjoy a well-earned retirement.
Are you fucking kidding, G?
You know, G has been suffering from some health issues lately. And I mean, come on, hasn't this guy worked hard enough all these years?
Seriously.
So, yeah, it's official. Mr. Amato is stepping down to spend more time with his family, take things a little more slowly, and
what about the power of mercy?
You know, get the care that he requires.
Oh, like that.
In the world of business, G. Amato is a true original, and there will never be another one quite like him. We are now using this as an opportunity to reassess our business operations here in San Bernardino County, and we are going to be streamlining our operations and focusing on the event planning side of things, which has still been a robust sector for us. So I'm happy to announce that Bill Brown, who has been with Ballroom Operations for over 30 years now, will be taking over as president and leading us into the future with the newly formed AG Grand Ballroom Events.
Love that guy.
And, you know, I'm really excited. Anyone who knows Bill knows what a great guy he is and knows how beloved he is by everyone at the company, by the clients, by the vendors. Just
I wonder if we're going to see Bill Brown anytime soon.
Everyone. And, you know, I'm just really excited to be working with him. And, you know that you'll be joining us as the director of social media and marketing. Obviously. And I'm, you know, really looking forward to working with you, too.
Yeah.
So he's about to start crying there.
I'm really excited for the opportunity. Well, thanks, Joey, for setting the record straight. And I hope you all enjoy. And this was informative.
Very informative.
And for AG Grand Ballroom Events, I'm Kylie Amato.
Kylie Amato.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later, Joey. Never have a kiss. No? Alright. JG Grand Ballroom Events. I love the people who design like the company logos in this show are fucking genius, because that is so it's too real, these logos, man. They really are. Well, that was informative. Clearly the Amal family have nothing to do with it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Right, okay, now we're here for the main event of the whole fucking thing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fucking hell, it's time to watch some pornography, baby. I need to be very, very, very careful while I watch this. When any time a scene of graphic nudity appears on the screen, I will do this. And you'll hear the audio and not the video, because I will get fucked royally if I let this slip. So we're going to be very careful here. Yeah, it's just Tim and Tony's Guide to Couples Massage. Just kind of picking up the pieces here, and we're moving on to new ventures together, which is very exciting. Hell yeah. There we go. Warning, the following video is meant to be viewed by a mature audience. The content of this instructional video is not to be consumed by children under the age of 18. This video contains acts of sensual, erotic, and sexual pleasures intended strictly for educational purposes. All acts were consensual and agreed upon by all parties involved. Children should not be exposed to the mature, adult imagery of this video. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. That goes for you too, children. Okay, let's make sure this works. Excellent. Let's carry on. I'm nervous. Did we play the video? It's a long-ass warning. There we go. Jeez.
Hi everybody, my name is Tim Heidecker. I'm here with my former wife, Tony Newman.
Former wife?
And I wanted to begin this video by telling you how excited I am about the video we're about to present to you and how it demonstrates a new path forward for the High Network. Now, as you know, I have severed all ties.
Yes. Remember when it was just like on alternative medicine using herbs? Now we're making softcore porn videos with his former wife.
Ties with the Amato Group, who had in the past financially made many things possible with the High Network.
They did.
But at the same time, had tied our hands when it came to producing instructional, educational, and spiritually uplifting content.
Did they really?
I can't tell you how many times I had pushed the executives at the Amato Group to expand and grow the High Network to include material that would be helpful to a wider audience.
Yeah.
And move beyond just talking about movies.
Tony is not blinking.
And so now, through the support of my ex-wife, or should I say future wife,
oh my God,
we are able to refocus the High Network into an area which I think is going to be a major benefit to millions and millions of people out there. Tony and I have been through trauma recently, both from the loss of our son Matt and the loss of trust in humanity brought about by the underhanded and violent behavior of some former business associates. Now, trauma survivors often struggle with memories which can trigger physical and emotional pain that can't be relieved simply.
Having Tim back in my life at this juncture has been a blessing.
Has it really?
His light has shone bright during my darkest hours, and I am so grateful to have our previous issues in the rear-view mirror as we embark on this new chapter in our lives. Our physical connection has never been stronger.
I wish it was.
And massage is just one part of that new reality.
God almighty.
A trauma-informed massage therapist is a licensed therapist trained in promoting feelings of healing among victims of trauma.
Interesting.
But no government-issued bureaucratic license is a substitute for the
I gotta say, there's kind of a sinister overtone to this. This is like Tim disguising having sex with his ex-wife as trauma healing. You're an animal, Tim.
Touch of a trusted lover who has been given access to heal the hole in your soul.
It's awful.
In the aftermath of a challenging time, Tony and I have embarked on the expedition of a lifetime, becoming a modern Lewis and Clark of exploring the human body as we build trust and break down barriers of understanding while providing immediate pleasures that are so important in our too often stressful society. Using physical attraction as our roadmap, we have developed a deep trust and accessed comfort levels that exceed those encountered in a traditional massage session from a disinterested, by-the-book, clock-watching, state-licensed therapist.
Interesting.
You know, according to Encyclopedia Britannica, massage can decrease stress hormones, boost mood, increase circulation of blood, decrease pain, and release tense muscles. And from my experience, it is also possible to reverse the ill effects of the accidental ingestion of poisonous substances, such as lithium, by neutralizing them within your own body. So if you're willing, I think it's time we begin this journey together to improve our health and strengthen our relationships with our partners as we guide you through the 7 levels of erotic massage.
No, don't want it. Jeez Louise. This is 36 minutes of this shit. Healthcare's a privilege.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's have sex. Oh my God, no. I need to be so careful here, man. Right, okay. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, okay. No way, holy shit, no. Oh my goodness, I was pretty quick on the button there. There's candles and shit. Okay. Cool. Nice, looks nice. Pretty. Crabtree and Evelyn. Tim and Tony's guide to couples massage, everybody. And green water consumption. Setting the mood. Nice music.
The first step is to set the mood.
I don't want to hear about how to engage in coitus from Joe Estevez. I'm sorry, I love Joe, but I don't want to hear it from him. Oh, fucking Christ almighty. This is going to be brutal. Oh yeah, be sure to like the stream if you haven't yet already. That'd be sincerely appreciated. Thank you.
Create an environment of trust, calm, and safety. Your private oasis.
Oasis.
Dim the lights.
Get rid of your phone.
Put on your favorite soothing music. And light some scented candles to engage all your senses.
I do like scented candles.
The candles were Tim's idea.
Were they?
We started shopping around to try to find like the best scented candles. And
this is the guy that plays Tim Heidecker in Final Conclusion.
One of the best selections. They had like.
We're just talking about TJ Maxx now. We don't have TJ Maxx in the UK. We have TK Maxx though. We have TK Maxx, not TJ Maxx. They're the exact same shop, but a different name. Empty Ball Chill Mix. I love that.
All the different flavors and scents, and they were long-lasting on top of that. So okay. I spoke about it with, I talked to Tim about it.
Yes, it is Joe Narry, Paul. I'm afraid to say that.
Buy one of every candle. So that's sort of where we started.
Well, yeah, I am a big fan of using scent and the olfactorial technique of creating an environment in the room. Odors can really turn you off sexually.
Sex judge.
A foul odor would certainly not be the right smell or scent to have in the room. So we try to make the room smell as sensual and erotic as possible.
I really like, there's a butter rum that I really like. It kind of gives the aroma of, it's kind of warm but sexy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, TK Maxx, man.
So I love these. I actually got these on Amazon, these air wicks that you plug into the outlets. Any outlet, you plug it in and you can...
So about Airwick, this reminds me of a comic that Chris Chan done. Where Chris Chan did a comic where he whisked away one of his boyfriend 3 girls. I think it was Ivy at the time. And the comic was them depicting their first time having sex, and is Chris whisking Ivy away to, what is it called, the Triple Quick Hotel or something. And the hotel was that fancy that it has at least 5 Airwick things plugged into the wall to make the room smell nice. It's the exact same concept. I love that.
All different scents.
I wonder if they got the idea from Christian.
So we use vanilla, we use lavender, rose petals, cinnamon, apple. There's tons of them.
Scents here.
And they last forever. I mean, and they're very potent, very strong, and they're great in the house. And if you want to clear out the air and improve the general scent of the room,
why is your house
but also
so
when
bad?
we do our erotic massage, we use certain smells to stimulate us and get us in the mood.
Well, the air wicks, Tim, you go a little overboard with the air wicks, and it's not a natural scent.
It's not
so
a natural
I
scent,
find that he has them in every room, and so it kind of competes with the candles that we're using. So quite often I'll have to just go over and open a window or two, because I don't want him to not have his favorite wicker, whatever that stuff is you buy.
Say wicker?
Air wicks, right?
Not too much.
Yeah.
Too much. Step 2, opening a dialogue.
Now it's time to open a dialogue with your partner.
Why is Joe doing this?
It's always important to communicate with honesty, and a great time to make sure your partner is ready to join you on your erotic journey.
Erotic journey? What do you talk about before you do it?
Well, I think it's really important to make sure that you're fasting before an erotic massage. We generally like to do a 6-hour fast, so we will skip dinner that night, or we'll do an early morning massage and definitely eat a nice big healthy lunch after. in one of our early sessions, we had a big egg breakfast.
A big egg breakfast? That doesn't sound like an idea.
Spoiled the mood.
Yeah, sure.
An hour later, when we began engaging in the erotic massage, there were, well, certainly odors, but your body feels.
That's probably why there's a lot of fucking airwicks. They're eating eggs
the
every
body's
day.
obviously processing
the
eggs, and
vanilla rum.
It was something changed. The aura between us changed, and we learned that we need to be clean body.
Clean.
Our bodies need to be clean.
Why are you
before
so
the
filthy?
massage
What's
can
going
begin.
on in this house? I'm so confused by it.
To relax your body and mind, it's recommended to have a glass of your favorite wine or spirit of choice.
Sure.
It's the perfect opportunity to toast to your shared mutual desire to sensually please each other.
Yeah. Tiger blood, baby, winning.
Well, this is a touchy subject for a lot of people.
I think it's the health. Could be a
I
bit
know
of
from
both, the
personal
health
experience
influencer
and
thing.
through spending time with.
This definitely feels like some sort of throwback to like all on alternative medicine, kind of like health bullshit going on. I feel like it probably is that. It's a Dennis Quaid. I don't think whoever it is, the guy in the porn video is the same guy that plays Tim in the Movie House Oscar special when they're watching the film. That's the same guy. I don't think it's Dennis Quaid though. I wish that they got Dennis Quaid to do a softcore porn video for High Network, but I don't think it's true.
Tony,
I wish it
that
was.
Her time in the so-called treatment center where she was brainwashed into
brainwashed
believing
in
that she
sobriety.
had some kind of disease or some kind of sickness.
Jeez,
that
that's not fucking
really
horrible.
set Tony back. And the lesson that we learned from that is that, I think there might be, in very, very extreme, rare cases, this concept of alcoholism. But for the most part, this has become a grossly overdiagnosed
criminal pandering charge, exactly.
condition,
See,
and
the
it's
funny
being
thing
treated
is,
by
boy.
people that want to control other people's lives.
Yeah,
I
Tim,
can
you
tell
know
you
about
that when Tony was allowing herself to enjoy wine and spirits, which civilization has been doing for thousands of years.
Yeah, Tim, that makes it fine.
She was just flatly a happier person.
Why?
She was in a much better place when
Made
she
himself
became
institutionalized. We love to call him LaRue.
programmed by the
God bless LaRue
by
and his
big
crack habit.
treatment, as we call it. You could see during
Big
that period
treatment?
of time
I've never heard that before.
that led to some very unfortunate things.
First of all, I never had a drinking problem in the first place. And this was all about money and manipulation. And when I stopped drinking, it ruined my relationships with Tim and with my son.
Yeah,
and something, I got to be honest with you, because I think that if I would have never stopped drinking, that I think that my son, I think Matt would still be alive today.
That's not your fault. Someone put that in your brain. Yep. Tim just went, Oh my God. Step 3. Dressing for the part.
When heading into your erotic couples massage, you should already be wearing comfortable attire. Whether that's a comfy pair of sweatpants, a silk robe, or loose linens, it's vital that nothing touching your skin draws you back into the stresses and burdens of the outside world.
Sure. What is he doing? He's just modeling that thing. Why is he doing that? Oh no. Be careful. Oh God. Oh no.
Well, yes, I'm a little guilty of over-shopping on Amazon when it comes to Tony's lingerie. I know her sizes, and I know what she looks like. I know what she looks good in, and I know what's going to be flattering on her. So I usually overbuy, and the great thing about Amazon is you can return anything that she doesn't want or isn't fitting well.
Tim loves to buy me lingerie, and I have to tell you, he's got great taste. And you know what? I'm going to indulge him because, hey, whatever makes him happy, right?
Yeah, we kind of turned it into a little bit of a game when we get our Amazon lingerie shipments. We'll make a pile. She'll try on some stuff, and come out and model it for me. You know, with Amazon, it's so easy. I'll oftentimes just take the stuff we're going to send back. You can take it to Whole Foods, and they have an area there where you can.
Whole Foods?
You don't even have to have it in the packaging a lot of the time. You can just, they have somebody there and they scan the UPC code. They give you a little QR code on your phone that I have them scan, and yeah, they print out a UPC code, and it I don't know how it works, that gets sent back to the fulfillment center, and the refund shows up, what, like, I don't know.
The guy's shirts off.
Like, sometimes that day.
So I parade around the house for him, and he takes pictures with his cell phone. Yeah, which is a little concerning because
that's sinister, man.
I'm not sure he deletes them.
Well, no, you can't delete anything. Everything goes up on the cloud, but I'm not going to share them. Those are my private pictures.
I don't trust that you haven't. I think he shares my photos.
I do not.
He has too much. He has a couple extra glasses.
I don't want anybody seeing
Tony
you
just knows all this shit.
Outfits.
Tony knows what kind of guy
my private collection.
I mean, they're so sexy.
They're great pictures.
And some of them are really risque. So maybe he's thinking, you know, I can put these on the internet.
I'm not doing. Tony, come on.
Tony's a nice like.
But you know, I have to trust that he wouldn't do it.
She looked nice
but in the back of my mind, I still want. I'm gonna have to go look through his cell phone and start deleting those myself.
Do not touch my cell phone.
But I don't know his passcode, so I can't get in. He keeps changing it.
That's
for other reasons. That has nothing to do with you.
Power breath. This is so fucking
Before
sinister,
the massage can begin, it's vital to engage in joint breathing exercises to further relax and become in sync with your partner's energistic flow.
Energistic flow? What the fuck is that, Joe?
Try a slow 5 count of breathing in and then breathing out to find the perfect cadence.
Cadence? Good word.
Let's try that now.
I don't want to try it.
Breathe in and breathe out.
Oh man, are they like gonna do
Use your senses to listen and feel your partner's breath as they exhale.
I happen to love getting my nipples and my breast area breathed on and kissed by her.
Tim likes to breathe on my neck. And it
that
doesn't really,
so
I think it's really more for him than for me, because I keep telling him that I don't like it. Please don't breathe on my neck. But he keeps doing it anyway.
Neck. She likes it when I breathe on her neck, and
she doesn't.
I won't do it here, but I do a very direct, steady flow of air up and down her neck and down into the crevasse of her breasts,
fucking man.
And that generally leads to kissing.
It's sort of a hidden code that Tim and I sort of just figured out for ourselves at
You
work.
started hyperventilating it the first time we were doing it. Breathing too
I know.
Fast, but we just developed a nice pace. Tell them we developed a nice pace.
We did.
Tell them.
We developed a nice pace.
It's funny, people don't often think about breath as a form of touch.
I love the subtle horror aspect of this video. I really, really do.
But the electricity in us is it's a current coming from the air in our body, because
You're a fucking
our air
psychopath,
is molecular.
You really are.
It is us. Our breath is us.
Our breath is us,
we
Tim
are
Heidecker.
touching each other when we breathe onto each other. I believe.
Tim the grapist, man. I mean, fucking hell. Hyperventilating. Tell them that you like it. Jeez. I mean, it's so awful. I feel so bad for Tony, man. I really hope she escapes again. It's not good. Yeah, a lot of kissing. Yep, very wholesome Kickstar music. Oh god, no, I don't want to hear it.
It's probably good.
It's probably good. The magic of touch.
Now you are ready to begin the massage and the magic art of negotiated touch.
I believe he goes by now. Negotiated touch. Why we negotiate this
Human
shit?
skin is made of electricity, and it's how we communicate through touch.
Joe, do you know what you got yourself into, brother? I don't know if he did.
Every touch isn't just an offer, it's an invitation.
Oh my God, almighty
Close your eyes
Christ.
and use your hands to see.
You see? What they fucking doing to each other?
What your fingers will see is the true manifestation of the love for your partner.
Just trying to strangle each other right now. It's not sensual in any way whatsoever. Oh boy, that's
You'll see who they really are.
It's side boob. Ooh.
It's an eye-opening experience.
He doesn't look too fucked by it. I mean, his eyes are open, like Joe said. Oh my god.
I always think about this, that, you know, I heard that cats can't see at night and they use their whiskers to feel.
Yeah,
and, you know, that is what, the way I think about it is when I touch, I see, you know, I see Tony in a different way. Beyond ocular, just sort of as
wow.
a fourth or fifth dimension or whatever. I don't know the science of it, but
You're fucking insane.
look at a cat at night and you see how they can basically find food, or they can detect predators through using their sense of touch through their whiskers.
Sweet. We do a lot of closed eyes, and
I believe the cats have whiskers to judge the size of an enclosed space. Because obviously cats are very good at going through enclosed spaces. Like, they're like liquid with this shit. And the whiskers allow them to sense and touch the narrowness of a gap, so they can judge for themselves whether they'll be able to fit through it or not. I don't think it's for fucking detecting predators, Tim.
Just sort of find our way with our hands, which is a really exciting new way to touch. Because then you don't know what's coming. Right? And I think Tim likes it too, because he never knows what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Right, Tim?
Mm-hmm. It's incredible how when you can close your eyes and use the feeling of touch, you actually see more. You see more of your partner and more of who they are.
Sounds like it.
Tim's got a very high libido,
exactly
so I'm pretty sure
Tim's
that
got a high libido, really now.
He's had other women while I was holed up in rehab.
No.
I've asked him about it, and he doesn't really want to discuss it.
It's not something we want to talk about it here, for sure.
For sure. Here we go. Right, this is where I'm gonna have to do some serious censoring here. Erotic massage.
Your hands are now intimately aware of your partner's body.
That's handy.
And your fingers have caressed their back and arms.
Jeez. Oh. Nelly. Jesus
Allow the
Christ,
touching and feeling to explore every crevice of your partner's body.
That's a naked woman. That's a naked lady. That's a naked dude.
Your erotic massage may lead to you and or your partner experiencing a sexual climax.
Jesus Christ. How close was I there? I want to see that. I really want to see what I got away with there, because I really don't know what I missed. Yeah, I caught that at a pretty good time there. Holy shit. Oh, moving on.
This is a choice both partners must make together.
Oh yeah, that's coitus.
So I found this great company called Crabtree and Evelyn, and they produce all kinds of lotions and potions and oils and with different kinds of scents. So we really love this line of lotions because they're not too oily. So they don't leave you all greasy, and it doesn't ruin the sheets.
My God.
It blends really well into the skin, and it lasts a really long time. So the texture is just like perfect.
First of all, the lotion itself is really smooth and really clean.
Why are we doing the breathing thing again?
Great on the body, but their scents are really something special.
I need to describe this. So she's like the lady, really goes to catch that at the last second. So the women, they are both completely naked at this point in time. Okay, I'll try and set the scene. Two naked man and woman. The woman is now on top of the man, and when I say that, the man is lying on his stomach. So she's lying on the man's back, and they're basically rubbing backs against each other, like bears rubbing against a fucking tree. What is sensual about that? Rubbing backs against one another?
The pamplemousse and lavender, I think.
Pamplemousse?
Oh, I'm
so
thinking the
awkward.
Nantucket Briar. That one has something special. I don't know what that even is, but
I don't even know what that is.
It's real.
I don't know what it is either. That looks so
fruity.
uncomfortable.
Muscular, yeah.
Just
I
rubbing
do like,
asses and backs.
Well,
what is hot about
not
that?
during the massage,
Or
but sort of in my daily hygiene routine. Definitely.
I can't believe it was Tim in the room for this shit.
It can be something that makes me feel very confident as a man.
The other way around, their tits are rubbing against
Pear
his
and
back.
Pink Magnolia, Nantucket Briar, and Lavender Rosewater.
Nice little
those are
sales
3
pitch,
of Tim and I's favorite scents. So we buy those on a
Rosewater,
regular
nice.
basis.
I do like
Tim and I
lavender.
found ours on Amazon, and I think that's the best place to get them.
Alright, cool, Amazon. It's going to take you back to like the podcasts where whenever they did a film review, they would always mention where you could get the film. That was like a deep cut shit back in the day where they would always talk about you can get on eBay or Amazon. Now they're talking about scented oils and candles and shit like that, which is quite interesting. Cool. Great. Expression of gratitude. We're going to keep this screen on because I don't know what's coming up next. I wonder how close I was that time. Oh, I was dicing with death there, but you can barely see it. And Shandy.
Gratitude
Never
can
heard the
take
word
many
and Shandy
forms,
in ages.
and as the massage concludes, it's essential to
Right,
keep
they're naked,
your
but
energy
they're
and
getting covered
stay
by a pillow.
alert.
I'm not
Don't
dicing with that yet.
roll over and go right to sleep.
No, that's just
Use this
lame.
time to express gratitude and ensure that both partners feel satisfied at the end of the journey.
Yeah.
You want to cleanse yourself with the oils and lotions used during the massage.
If they were good.
If you have access to
No,
a
we're not.
jacuzzi or a hot tub,
We're
this
not.
would be
I mean, that's not bad, but I'm not
perfect
risking that
time
shit,
to
I know.
soak and let the hot water jets continue to provide relief.
The hot tub? I've seen that in a while.
After our
there's a hot
session,
tub.
Tim and I always have a beautiful conversation about gratitude. We feel like it's important that we share our thoughts and our feelings and what worked, what didn't work. I mean, we have a really great open communication, which I think makes every relationship better.
I agree.
And Tim's very, very vocal about what he loved, what he didn't love. I don't know if I should share this, but you know,
go on.
After we're done with our session, Tim and I like to spoon. I mean, he really likes to spoon.
It's cute.
And it is sort of this mother-child, when you talk about spooning, sort of that fetal position that I can get into and really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
I believe in the medical world we call that the Oedipus complex, Tim.
great. And sometimes
Read a
we do
book
it in
if you don't
reverse,
know
and
what
I
that fucking
spoon
means.
Tim.
Oftentimes we'll do an inventory of the massage itself and kind of go
we
back
do?
through it and discuss what was positive about it, what might have been negative or not as fulfilling
Not hot
as
enough.
it could have been. And it's a great opportunity for feedback and for honest assessments of, you know, how the massage felt for us.
Great.
And we'll rate it or sort of give it because now we can compare our erotic massages to
5 bags of
the
massage
massages we've
oil.
had in the past. And
Who
was that
sold
as good
us?
as the one we had last week, or was it did something new happen? And you really have to make sure you spend that time going through, you know, sharing your experience and also sharing your gratitude.
Sharing your gratitude. The aftermath. Why is he saying that?
Well, thank you guys, and thank you all for watching this instructional video about the power and the art of the couples erotic massage. Peter and Jackie, it's been a real pleasure to get to know you guys, and we hope we can provide more videos like this so we can teach you about the power and the art of the erotic massage and other relationship tips. We've got a lot of ideas.
Great.
We hope this video has been helpful, and if it has, we'd love to hear from you. So please email us your stories. We'll provide that email at the end of the video. Until then, for the High Network, I'm Tim Heidecker. Have a good night.
Or he's going to get up to now. Hang out a little bit.
You know, we have an open door policy.
You've just completed part 1 of what will most likely be a series of many instructional moves with Scotland. Audience engagement and viewership will decide whether more of these types of videos will be produced, so please make sure to watch the entire video so your review can be counted. Multiple views count for multiple movies. Movies! We're also looking to hear stories from other couples about how the healing power of touch has healed your relationship. They will be featured in upcoming videos. We're read by Toby Newman. We love Toby. Sweet Jesus Christ. Well, I know that Peter, like I say, Peter comes back in the movie house Oscar special. I don't know what happens to Jackie. Toby Newman. Oh boy. Okay. Now, I believe the next thing that's meant to happen is a movie roundup, and that's going to be like an hour, so I think because we're running out of on-cinema content anyway, we're going to be coming to the end pretty soon. We'll probably leave that for another stream, so we can eke out as much as we can, you know. Don't want to spoil our dinner or nothing like that. But I'll just double check right now. We'll see how long it is, because I feel like it will be long. We had it, yeah, we did. Do a 2023 one, right? No, cinema 2024 and cinema movie roundup. How long is it? 44 minutes. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll return next week, ladies and gentlemen, with the movie recap, and then we'll dive into more on cinema after that. Because, like I say, we're coming to the end pretty soon. We're going to be running out of stuff to watch, and that'll be the end of on cinema chill streams for a while. So we move on to the next chill stream topic after the next Career Perspective comes out. I'll say this, the next Career Perspective that comes out, the topic of that video essay documentary will be what we're watching in the next series of chill streams. But in the meantime, we're going to end it. I know it was a bit of an quickie, but I was late anyway, and yeah, that was basically it. That's all the Amato Aftermath stuff that we've got for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I thank you all for tuning in for this little experience in how to massage people properly and how to sound like a fucking serial killer while you're doing it. It's always very enlightening. Thanks, Tim. We loved that. I'm glad I was quick on the button there. There's not as much nudity as I remember, actually. I'm kind of glad that there wasn't as much, because I said I was going to, like, watch it so I could, like, remember when it was coming up, but I didn't really need to do that. So that's handy. Excellent. Good. Anyway. We're going to wrap up here, folks. Again, apologies for the... of course, Ben, thank you for tuning in. Apologies again for my tardiness. I just completely forgot that today was Saturday, but we're here. We did it. You know, we did it. We did it anyway. Fuck it. We do it live. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in for this quick little Amato Aftermath experience. Next week we'll be watching or listening to the 2024 on cinema movie roundup, and I think we'll probably watch a few more little bits and pieces depending on what comes after. If there's any more bonus content, or maybe we'll dive into the last series of On Cinema at the Cinema for the Chill Stream Season 15, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I wonder if we're going to be... Well, we're really coming up to the fucking end here, man. It's kind of insane to think about, honestly. I'm just going to double check how much bonus content we've got left. The movie roundup. Man, jeez. I do think we're probably going to have like 1 or 2 streams to go. Unironically, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah. Heavy stuff, man. But like I say, whenever On Cinema comes out with something new, we will watch it on the chill stream. But that'll be more sporadic as time goes on, and we'll be moving on to new things and new videos and topics to watch, depending on what videos come out here on the channel. So, like I say, keep up to date. Check out the community page on the channel. Keep an eye out for when content's being cooked. I've got to start editing the voiceover for the new Career Perspective video, and that'll be coming out sometime this year. And when it comes out, we'll start doing the chill streams again for the next thing. An episode of Our Bodies? We could do that, I suppose, since we've run out of stuff to do. And there's still a bit of time. Hang on a minute. Let me just check what we've got here. Let's see. I was going to say, I forgot that's been requested, so a few times we'll probably watch one now. Yeah, okay. To round it off, folks, since we've been getting some requests, we will watch an episode of Our Bodies as well, just to close it off here, just a little closer, before we officially end the stream. So we'll do that first before we do anything else. So stay tuned if you want to watch it. Some Tim and Eric action going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We watched one about gas. We're going to be watching one about body odor, which is quite ties in quite nicely because we were just talking about body odor earlier. Okay. Our Bodies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive into this before we wrap it up. The first one, right? This one, what's the order on this stream is? On this is body odor, zits, gas. Yeah, that's the order apparently. Okay. Well, this is I guess this is the first one, so we'll watch this and then we'll finish. So, you know, Our Bodies with Tim and Eric.
Hi, and welcome to Our Bodies. I'm Eric Wareheim.
Eric Wareheim.
I'm Tim Heidecker, and we are excited to be here on this first episode of our new program, which delves into medical explanation for why things are the way they are.
Interesting.
I know I've had a lot of questions about my body and what it does and how it reacts to different things, and this is the show where you can tune in and find those answers with an official medical doctor. And I'd like to introduce now our in-house doctor, Dr. Mark Larson.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Nice to see you, doctor.
This is too much of a coincidence. Surely
your background, just so the audience knows that we just didn't pull somebody in off the street.
Okay. I'm from Iowa originally.
What are your qualifications?
I went to University of Iowa Medical School.
Okay.
And then did emergency, went into general practice, family care, and became holistically trained in addition to traditional MD work.
You didn't bring your diploma or anything,
Dr.
or your
Larson
medical
is with
license
us.
or anything like that with you?
No.
I brought up holistic medicine once to my pep, and he says that's for
Pop. I love when Eric says shit like that.
Hippies, so no, I'm not saying that has anything to do with your qualifications. My father has his own set of problems that we'll get into in episode 4, gas.
We want to say before the show begins, before we get too deep, Mark Larson, Dr. Mark Larson, is the author of The Inside Outside Diet.
Interesting.
And that's available
MD
on your website or?
Probably directly through the office. It would be best today, but internet is also, you can find it.
Odd spelling of Larson, L-A-U-R-S-E-N, not like the traditional Gary Larson from comic strips.
I was going to say, holy shit, man. Really
but anyways, thanks for being here. And let's dig in.
Today's episode is BO and other body odors.
Oh, God.
We're going to have
It's funny because BO stands for body odor.
Ah.
So what you're saying is body odor and other body odors.
Yeah,
but we get it.
We get it.
I'm just going off of what the writers wrote. So
I love Dr. Wareheim. I love that.
It's funny though.
But if you're going to interrupt me every time I'm like about to do the title,
we don't have to use this.
We don't have to use this. Anyway.
I know a lot of our viewers have this problem. They forget to shower in the morning. They go to gym class and PU, I smell like a dumpster. I smell trash.
Stink coming from the pits.
Yeah. Let's get into that. Why is our body, why would God give us this perfect...
He's talking about God. I don't know why.
You start with God.
What do you
weird. Why is he getting involved?
Why would God...
Nature. Why would Mother Nature or evolution or...
Yeah, chimps.
What do you mean, Mother Nature? We're talking about bodies. Like
I'm just saying.
Getting in a nice philosophical,
created Mother
theological
Nature,
debate here.
And then he created us out of his own form.
Whatever.
Okay, well, that's a whole nother episode. Maybe another show, another concept. When humans were created, we are these indeed perfect organisms in many ways.
Perfect. I love that they're wearing the same
why would there be a process within us that would make us emit
they always have really nice,
odors, gas, bad breath.
Set pieces and outfits I love
what's happening with the odor coming out? Why do we produce odor like that?
Why do we stink?
Well, you have to talk about specifically which odor really.
Well, let's start with body odor. Just classic BO, pit.
Stank pit.
Later we can talk about the smell coming out of your ass.
I would talk about my headset off there doing that.
Bad breath. But let's focus on pit stank.
So you need to know that your skin is covered by millions of bacteria. It's a good thing.
Walking biome.
But the skin is always breaking down, cells are going off, exudate. Basically, the bacteria is feeding off that, and it creates a smell.
Interesting. That's disgusting.
Why? It's just a chemical condition.
It's a rot. It's almost like when a mouse dies, it eventually starts stinking because it's rotten. Are these bacteria just
walking
tiny mice on our body?
Well, not mice, but if you could think of it as
I will.
Comparison, but it's basically very small bacteria decomposing.
Why do roses smell good to my nose? Cinnamon baking in an oven. Sugar, so sweet.
So sweet.
The zest of a lemon. These are terrific scents.
Yeah, my way.
But yet, when it comes to BO or mice rotting, it's a terrible smell. Do we understand why our brain interprets those smells negatively?
Actually, the short answer is no. I mean, that's a kind of a God question. Perhaps we have learned to avoid methane.
Excuse me. Let's get a second opinion.
Hi, I'm Dr.
Fucking freak.
Second opinion.
This reminds me of the technology they used to bring Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. back to life. This guy.
The human nose is capable of two kinds of smells: good smells and bad smells. For example, when your pet comes home from work and you get a whiff of his musky cologne, molecules from his fragrance send a signal to your brain of warmth and love. On the other hand, if you give a stinky friend a hug after a long workout, your nose sends a flood of poison to your brain, signaling that this is not a good smell. Long exposure to bad.
Why is it goop? This is just like fucking smell theory from the fucking dark ages, where if you smelled something bad, that means you could die from it.
Smelling objects will completely disintegrate your brain.
Yeah, that is scent theory. That's not correct.
Very interesting. Doctor, are there stages of BO? To me, this is another idea of the body saying, okay, it's coming. You better, are you saying take another shower to get rid of this before the BO hits?
Well, see, you're sweating because you're regulating your temperature. Fluids come out, bacteria's there, they decompose. So if you can just wipe them away or shower them away, there's many things you could do. That's just one approach to lessen that smell.
Should we stay away from antiperspirant? We've heard the bad rap on that. It seems like
Promised Land. Maybe. Well, it's medical time. Yeah, just in time. We're doing the closing of the stream, I'm afraid. We've watched all of the Amato aftermath. We just missed some softcore porn, so we're just gonna watch some of our bodies before we wrap up the stream. But thanks for tuning in. It's good to see you, buddy.
It's bad for your body over the long term.
There is some thought exactly to that. You're well ahead of the game to even be aware of that. So I recommend deodorant.
You hear that?
Tim knows.
Well ahead of the game.
Well ahead of the game, my guy.
So I recommend deodorant, not antiperspirant. Unless you're doing the show where you don't want to be sweating through, maybe, or some activity. Then
I
you could
appreciate that, but two things that I do. A, I do wear antiperspirant. I use the aluminum, and I also have a feminine hygiene product that is taped to the inside of my pit, and that's absorbing.
I still see discoloration here. I still see a wetness. I can feel it also with my fingers.
I don't think the camera will pick that up.
Right, but I mean, you have to take my word for it. But you can feel a wetness right here. I'm running my pinky finger along.
Pinky finger? Thanks for being specific.
And there's moisture developing on my finger. I can feel it.
Ew.
Okay.
Stop doing it.
So despite the antiperspirant and the feminine hygiene product and the black shirt, we're still getting moisture out of there.
I guess the point is
it's not bad.
Oh my God.
I don't smell anything
I was waiting for him
bad,
to do that.
Right?
Well,
but
to me, doctor, it seems like it's a case-by-case situation. My family, my wife, if I come home and she smells one hint of my rank BO, she packs up and she's heading to the in-laws for the weekend. So I do a lot of work during the day, wearing the pads, and I even do a body spray, just an over-the-counter body spray. So when I go home, she doesn't leave me again.
Let's talk about some other body odors. Of course, the other big one that affects us all the time when we're talking with people is bad breath. Now, I know you're not a dentist, but where is bad breath? Why do people have it? Why is it so unpleasant sometimes to talk to people and you feel that dirt mouth coming the air?
Mouth. One of my favourite descriptions of bad breath was Steve-O from Jackass talking about having bad breath, and Johnny Knoxville summarised it as a sardine can that's been left out in the sun too long. That sounds fucking foul.
Coming from their hot breath filled with the smell of hot dog water.
Ugh.
Well, there's two potential causes. One is something they've eaten, like a lot of garlic, and that would be a smell that could be coming up from their stomach.
Here's a common question that a lot of our viewers ask us.
What was the second one?
To teens are going out on a date. They're going to a Mexican spot. They're having a lot of pico de gallo with jalapenos.
Pico de gallo?
And
I love that.
They know the breath is going to be very extreme. Is there a solution to that? So after the romance can be a little bit more, some people prefer just a cleaner experience.
Yeah, I get that.
If they were to ask me, I would say yes, don't eat the food, bring a toothbrush, or bring something to rinse out your mouth with, like anything you could bring along.
Certs or Trident?
Possibly. They would help.
I have a situation at home with my wife when we first started dating in the morning when
we've got extra.
We were aroused and we would have morning sex.
I love that.
Because I had a morning wood.
Yeah, morning wood.
Explain how morning wood works, please, Dr. Lawrence. I would go to the bathroom and make a big deal about it, like I'm brushing my good morning, I'm brushing my teeth, to try to convince her without
that bug in her ear.
Yeah, without making her uncomfortable that her breath does smell like rangus, and it's. I do want to do open mouth kissing when I have morning sex. It's something I do, and we did that routine for days and days, and she would just lie in bed and look at me like, just fucking brush your teeth. I don't need to hear you like.
Brush your teeth.
And I would come in, and when I would lay down, the morning erection, it'd be flaccid. And she said, "Why are you getting back in bed?" And I said, "I don't know."
Interesting question.
It sounds like another kind of problem, but as you relate to your breath, I guess you could not talk about it like she wanted. She might like that.
Maybe the solution is other sexual positions.
What about speaking of the lower regions, the smell from the, not gas, flatulence, but the actual smell from the ass or from the scrotal region on a 90-degree day? Why does that start stanking up?
Well, you could think of it as skin against skin, so the air can't get to it, so things can basically decompose quicker in that really hot and humid environment. Like anywhere else, but more intense.
I don't know what kind of financial situation you're in. I assume it's pretty good. You're doing well.
He's a doctor.
You're happy.
I'm okay. Yeah,
you're doing okay.
I'm living well.
If you were offered, let's say, $100 million, would you take big whiffs of
what are we fucking talking about here?
A nude crotch on a summer's day on a daily basis for a year?
Sweet Lord.
I would probably decline, but
I would decline
because non-factor for me. But
I mean, it's a hypothetical. It's not something that's on the table, of course.
Or is it?
Every day at a time of your choosing, you would enter a hotel room, and the gentleman would have spent most of the day out and about, and go in there. You're presented with the crotch. We'll get 5, 10, whatever. Let's say 10 big whiffs.
Well, just show him this video, Paul, and then you'll get the answers.
And that goes from January 1st all the way to December 31st. 365 days.
A good deal of
no
money,
exceptions.
But for a whole year.
And at the end of that period of time, you get $100 million.
A year.
I'm gonna have to accept.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I wouldn't.
It's pretty exciting.
I wouldn't say you're crazy for saying
Doctor,
yes,
a lot of our
but,
viewers write in and they have a common problem. We all have it. Is there any kind of medical solution for a quimp, a penis fart?
A what?
I have never heard of the term climp. Could you explain that?
Oh, it's pronounced quimp. It's when the penis actually forms a fart or like a toxic gas out of the tip.
That's disgusting.
For the gas episode.
Yeah, let's not talk about this, please. I don't want to talk about quimp.
Does sound like gas.
All right, I think we've answered all the questions we have.
Doctor, I want to thank you so much for enlightening us and as well as our viewership on a very common problem. It is an uncomfortable problem, but I feel like we did get to the bottom of some of these issues about BO and other body odors. Join us next week when we will be discussing warts, zits, and boils.
Wow,
would you join us next week?
Sure, I'm happy to.
Oh, would he really?
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes.
Doctor. She called me up. I took a break from work, and she said, "You motherfucker, there is jizz all over the mirror. What's going on?"
Jesus
I told her,
Christ.
first of all, honey, it's not that big a deal.
Putting up with this shit.
Absolutely.
Okay. There we're gonna this time, everybody. Channel 5. What is Channel 5? That's news to me. Must be like I think Channel 5's from Tim and Eric, is it not? It must be like a extension of that lore. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for that. Thanks for tuning in, a little closing there on request from the viewers at home. Now it's time to officially wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I say, keep an eye on the community tab for updates on videos and stuff. We're very much balls deep into the production of the next perspective now. I'll be editing the voiceover the next few days. I'll let you know when it's done. I'll let you know when it's time to start editing the video. You can get psyched for that. More videos, thank fucking God. We'll hopefully get a video out at the end of this year. That's the plan. Anyway, I'm going to leave. So thank you all so much. Fucking hell, I'm speaking too quickly. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. It's a pleasure to see you all. Ben Ferguson, number 2 on the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you. Brother Leprechauna, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Brother Paulo, number 1. Oh, I see. That's interesting. There's a lot of Tim and Eric bits and pieces that we're doing. That's cool. Yeah, Paulo, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, brother. Well, good job on making the number 1 spot. The GOAT. Indoor Promised Land, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, buddy. And Anthony Kamegna, thanks for popping your head through the door. It was good to see you also, buddy. But yeah, it's good to see you all. We'll see you all next week. Keep an eye on the channel for updates and that kind of stuff like I keep repeating, because it's going to be big when the next video comes out. I'm very, very excited, and I hope you all enjoy it. Anyway, I've been Klman. It's been the On Summer Chill stream. I'm going to go. Goodbye, everybody.